A fearsome sight. The king cobra rears, preparing to strike with deadly precision.
The small hunter is a natural enemy of the king cobra. A life and death battle is about to begin. In this deadly dance, a single, precise bite could end the confrontation instantly. Speed is the mongoose's strongest shield. A deadly dance, drawn into the very earth of the savannah. The cobra, a dark spike, potent enough to kill many animals quickly. The venom has still not found a target.
How will this clash between venom and agility end?
Before this moment, the savannah had already written the story of predator and hunter.
In the vast expanse of the savannah, every sunrise marks the beginning of a new struggle for survival.
Under this calm surface, dangerous hunters are always moving unseen. Every movement is guided by cold focus and precision.
The tongue gathers information about prey and rival long before the eyes see anything.
Here in the savannah, the king cobra reigns supreme. It dominates the smaller predators that dare to cross its path. Many animals instinctively avoid the path of this venomous hunter.
Strength and venom make this reptile one of the top threats on the grassland.
The snake usually strikes prey that cannot fight back, using its fearsome display to overwhelm smaller creatures.
Meet the mongoose, a compact predator built for explosive speed and renowned for its uncommon bravery. Scent leads this hunter to hidden food and dangerous rivals alike.
Strong legs and sharp claws give the mongoose the explosive acceleration it needs to survive on the savannah.
Rapid direction changes help the mongoose evade venomous strikes.
With senses far keener than our own, the mongoose detects threats long before the attack begins. In this unforgiving landscape, the search for food is relentless, demanding constant readiness for
This mammal has practiced the technique of striking at vulnerable points.
The mongoose's natural resistance and inherent toughness allow it to repeatedly confront even the most dangerous snakes.
Scent now belongs to a much larger king cobra. The paths of two specialized predators are about to cross.
A scent on the wind. The cobra knows it is no longer alone. A rival has entered its domain.
The mongoose has recognized one of the most dangerous enemies in the grassland. Retreat is possible, but neither predator is willing to back down.
This is the apex predator's warning, an intimidation display designed.
The mongoose is mapping weaknesses rather than fleeing. Two very different hunters now read each movement of the other. The ground itself trembles slightly under the building energy of the fight.
This is the standoff, a calculated contest of patience and timing, where the slightest error could mean the end.
The king cobra's strike is lightning fast. A single bite can deliver enough venom to kill quickly, making it one of the savannah's most feared predators.
Only a fraction of a second separates survival from a fatal bite.
The small predator is probing defenses rather than rushing into a careless attack.
The snake is trying to disable movement to make the next bite unavoidable.
Every muscle fiber in each predator now works at maximum effort. Aggression and evasion now race side by side.
A duel in the dust. The cobra, a venomous hunter, knows only the thrill of the chase and will never surrender its advantage.
The smaller predator is ready to turn the chase into a counterattack. The smaller predator now dares to take the initiative against the venomous giant.
The king cobra issues its final warning. This display is the last chance for the intruder to retreat before a violent strike.
They move almost as one entity in the tight circle, each predator waiting for the smallest mistake from the other. Coiled energy, tightly wound, ready for a sudden burst of speed across the dry earth.
The reptile analyzes distance and angle for the next lethal attempt. Such an attack can deliver venom directly to vital areas.
To evade the lethal strike, the mongoose drops suddenly, slipping beneath the serpent's reach.
Once again, the venom finds only open space. The mammal aims for the vulnerable neck region.
Precision must be absolutely perfect to disable such a large, venomous reptile.
A powerful spiral movement designed to keep the head between venom and attacker. Locked in this chaotic loop, the duel now visibly drains the stamina from both predators.
The relentless heat of the savannah takes its toll, even on the king cobra. The venomous hunter shows clear signs of exhaustion.
Fatigue is real, but explosive speed still remains in reserve.
Other animals sense danger, but remain only silent witnesses. Mammal must move close enough to risk everything.
The king cobra executes a lateral attack, a sweeping strike aimed low to catch the mongoose's fast-moving legs.
Vertical agility again prevents contact with the venomous fangs.
The speed of the turn allows the mongoose to maintain constant pressure on the snake's blind side.
This intricate knotting of the body is a defensive posture rarely used, deployed only when the snake senses true danger.
The mammal tries to force the snake to move out of the protective knot. Every ounce of attention is locked on that single vulnerable point.
The cobra, desperate, turns the tables. In a final, explosive burst of energy, it strikes.
Repeated evasion slowly shifts the energy balance toward the smaller predator.
The muscle reserves in the large reptile begin to fade. In the theater of the wild, speed is often king.
By executing the hook, the mongoose dictates the terms. The smaller predator now chooses exactly where the fight happens.
The mongoose executes a direct rush, a desperate gamble designed to test the snake's remaining reflexes.
The venomous predator still fights for survival despite fatigue.
This is a desperate gamble. The mongoose executes a risky maneuver, bringing its teeth perilously close to the cobra's vulnerable stance.
Each successful bite weakens the cobra's strength and coordination.
Powerful yet uncontrolled reaction. The serpent wastes precious energy in this violent, desperate struggle against an unseen foe.
The majestic hood is only partially spread as the cobra sways, its struggle for balance evident in the fading light. The predator recognizes when an opponent begins to falter.
As the battle rages, the once dominant reptile finds its territory shrinking, controlling less of the ground it once commanded.
Step by careful step, the mongoose closes the distance, shoulders moving smoothly, head locked on the cobra's.
Fatigue shortens the reach and force of venomous attacks. Reaction now easily outpaces the slowing assaults. In this harsh environment, such violent encounters are simply a part of everyday life. The time for the final grip draws near. This final counterattack could still turn victory into defeat for the mammal predator.
The mongoose makes its move, daring to strike at the hood. This is the critical moment when the outcome of the entire duel hangs in the balance.
A decisive grip on the vulnerable neck of the venomous reptile.
The massive reptile uses every remaining muscle to break free.
The cobra unleashes a desperate final storm of movement. But the mongoose holds wild. A firm anchor in the ground keeps the grip on the neck secure.
Continuous pressure on the neck slowly reduces the power of the larger body.
The venom, potent as it is, cannot reach a target that stays just behind the striking range.
Every uncontrolled impact drains strength from the struggling reptile.
The struggle slows. The cobra's movements, once swift and deadly, now weaken. The balance of power has... Oxygen and strength are fading from the venomous predator.
The precise placement that limits movement, crucially without exposing the mammal to the venomous fangs.
The once powerful muscles now respond with only partial strength.
In the heart of the savannah, the king's resistance finally breaks. This final surge marks the end of effective movement.
The battlefield finally falls silent after prolonged violence.
Caution remains essential until total immobility is certain.
This predator once inspired fear across the grassland, but now the king has fallen and the savannah sleeps easy tonight.
The victor now stands where the venomous giant once ruled.
The intense conflict is only a small event in the vast scale of the ecosystem. The mongoose wastes no time, quickly converting its victory into a valuable food resource for the colony. Even a small predator can move a large meal with enough determination and technique.
Persistence ensures that the prize does not remain exposed for long.
The mongoose executes a strategic move, pulling its prey into the shelter of the hollow, a place where it can feed. Instinctively, the mongoose pauses. Safety checks always precede relaxed feeding, a rule etched into the survival of the savannah. This dangerous adversary is now transformed into concentrated energy for the mammal predator. In the unforgiving savannah, even while eating, alertness never fully relaxes. for danger is never far away.
Life for many species continues unaffected by the loss of one predator.
Across this vast golden grassland, countless small dramas unfold simultaneously.
Grooming removes scent traces that might attract unwanted attention from larger hunters.
The immediate hunger has been satisfied, and the mammal can now focus on survival beyond this meal.
The remains of the cobra will not go to waste. They will soon feed the scavengers and decomposers of the savannah.
Aerial scavengers quickly detect any new source of nutrients on the open plain. A victorious hunter must now avoid becoming a meal for even larger predators.
Danger never fully disappears in this environment, even after a successful hunt. To survive here, one must keep moving, for the journey itself is defined by constant movement and the decisions made along the way.
Here in the savannah, even minor changes to the land surface create tiny opportunities, allowing many species to flourish.
The ground records evidence of the struggle long after the noise has faded. This grassland is shaped every day by countless interactions between predators and prey.
The fall of one frightening predator is only a small adjustment in a vast living network.
As the daytime heat begins to fade, new threats awaken across the savannah. Even the smallest hunter plays a significant role on this wild stage.
The duel between the king cobra and the mongoose is only one of many stories written today. A small predator will rest and rise again to face new challenges.
Under the cover of darkness, another community now rules the battlefield. Behold the king, now humbled. For every trace of the fallen reptile must eventually return to the soil.
In this environment, strength, speed, and adaptation decide which hunter becomes prey.
After one dramatic battle ends, a new day begins with fresh struggles on the same ancient grassland.